the governor of the Sandia Pueblo, Stuart Paisano.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Stuart Paisano, Governor of Sandia Pueblo. On behalf of the Tribal Council, our community, we would like to welcome you to the land of enchantment, Sandia Pueblo and Sandia Casino. Tonight, we're gathered here to honor and to congratulate the performing artists and musicians throughout the world and throughout the country. It is only through their, in my opinion, it is through their music and through their performances how they educate the world and our nation who we are as a people. Our great country is going through some very traumatic times as we speak, with the recent terrorist attacks in New York City, Washington, D.C., and with the anthrax scares throughout the country. I believe it's through hope and through prayer that we will survive as a people. With that, I would like for each and every one of you to take a few moments and to bow your head in a moment of silence for the victims and the families who lost their lives in the World Trade Center and in the Pentagon, and for the police officers and firefighters who lost their lives. Thank you. In closing, I would like to congratulate the Native American musicians and performing artists who will win tonight, and those of you who will not win tonight, I would also like to thank you for the outstanding job, once again, that you do in educating the world and our country who we are as a people. I hope each and every one of you enjoy your stay with us this evening, and hope you come back to see us very soon. Once again, thank you, and have a good evening, and enjoy your stay with us.
Please stand for our opening blessing by Butch Artichoker of the Oglala Lakota of the 7 Council Fires of the Lakota Tito 1.
Good evening. In the Lakota language, there's a phrase that we hear probably all over the country now. Mitakuye. Mitakuye means my relatives. Oyasi means everything. And here tonight, we come together as relatives, no matter what race, no matter what color of skin we have, and we sit here in this circle. So tonight, we want to say a prayer for a lot of the different things that have happened in the past few weeks, but also for the well-being of everyone who's here. Hotunkashila Tunkashila tatie dopa ate makatia unchi inamaka. Tunkashila, I pray for the losses that have occurred recently and the threats that have come to our people in this nation. I pray Tunkashila for those who have gone to the other side, but also for their families who will continue to suffer. I pray Tunkashila that you'll help them with that suffering. I also pray Tunkashila for all of the people of all nations who have lost their loved ones. For those of us who've tasted that, who've seen that and felt that Tunkashila, I pray for those who are grieving. I pray Tunkashila that the spirits of the various nations be here, and of this land and of these mountains, to bless these proceedings, the performers and all the people who work here, and especially the efforts of Ellen Bello. I pray Tunkashila in the 4 directions for all our relatives, the Thunder Beings, the Horse Nation, the Buffalo, that place where we keep the sacred pipe in the north, the sunrise and the morning star, and all of the things that move upon the earth. Tunkashila, I pray for Wiochage Dopa, the 4 generations, especially for the children, for we must leave them something better than what we found. That's our responsibility. And I pray, Tunkashila, that there'll be a place for those who have not yet arrived here. And I pray that those who have gone before us will be with us to help us and guide us. Tunkashila, I pray that everyone here be in good health, and all those here who have people who are sick, to go to them and touch them and heal them, Tunkashila. I pray for all who will travel, that they have a safe journey. Ho Tunkashila lila wupila, ho mitaka asi.
Thank you. Please be seated. As the creator of all things intended, every creature lives in harmony among and within themselves. We, the two-legged, should strive to live in the same harmony. Performing Universal American Indian Sign Language to the prayer, Great Mystery, with the music set by D.M. Schnackenberg, please welcome operatic concert artist Bonnie Jo Hunt.
Oh, great mystery, whose voice I hear in the winds, and whose breath gives life to all of the world, hear me. Tunkashila, Iyotaya, Waka, Tonka, Waka. Oh, great mystery, whose voice I hear in the winds, and whose breath gives life to all of the world. Hear me. I come before you, one of your many children. I am small and weak. I need your strength and wisdom. Hear me. Let me walk in beauty, and may my eyes behold the red and purple sunset. Make my hands respect the things you have made, my ears sharp to hear your voices. Make me wise so that I may know the lessons you have taught our people, the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. I seek strength, not to be superior to my brothers, but to be able to fight my greatest enemy, myself. Oh, great mystery, whose voice I hear in the winds, and whose breath gives life to all of the world. Hear me.
memory of the recent tragedy, we pray for the spirits and families of those fallen. Let us continue to show love and unity and keep us stronger as a nation. As the original cultivators of democracy on this continent, let us rebuild the foundation of these United States of America at the core of our families and communities. Teach the children the stories of our parents, grandparents, elders, and ancestors. Teach them not just pride, but why they can be proud of their heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for a moment of silence for the recent loss of the grandson of Kenny Scarborough of the Black Lodge Singers, who because of his loss will not be joining us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, performing our national anthem in the Dene language is an artist who holds a great love for her homeland and people. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Radmilla Cody with her grandmother, Dorothy Cody.
No dos do beson de sons, na ba yet kaya, bits a winnie golden ne hit in the down the panelini. Ahot ako benedita, badita loente, eya beta si hasen, tone hada sil sozende, toshi e so pilsenel ko nanat all ado nehikea
Please be seated. Gathered to salute the hope, resolve, and determination of the human spirit, please welcome Andrew Vasquez, Joanne Shenandoah, Ray Lucero, and Walela in a special performance of Amazing Grace.
sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now, Lord, I see. Your name, Lana, hey, you, wait, she, Iga, Guya, hey, Nako, Chosa, we you, Lord, say, Iga, Guya, oh, na. Will all of you join us in this singing Amazing Grace together? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, oh, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Thank you.
As our Master of Ceremonies for these evening's honors, please give a warm round of applause for Mr. Rodney A. Grant.
Albuquerque, let's make some noise! Come on, stand up! Shake that rump out! Come on, get on up! Let them know you like it back here! Otherwise, we just take the show someplace else! Come on, what do you think? All right!
Sit down. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 4th Annual Native American Music Awards. We have a wonderful show in store for you this evening. It is a show that will celebrate our past, honors the present, and provides hope for the future. And it takes place in Native America's original musical landscape right here, the outdoors. Yeah, I paid him to say that. Okay, you're not getting overtime, that's it. Before we begin, we'd like to thank the Pueblo of Sandia and Sandia Casino for providing us with the wonderful new facility and their continued support over the years. Tonight's awards program is also made possible by the kind contributions of the Subway, Oneida Indian Nation, the Muckleshoot Tribe, Crow Creek, Cow Creek, Umpqua Tribe, HBO, Bessum's Gardens, San Felipe Casino, and the Institute of American Indian Arts, who helped create our set. A beautiful set, don't you think? The Native American Music Awards is extremely grateful for their support in allowing us to honor the outstanding achievements of today's leading Native American musicians. As we know all too well, these past 6 weeks have posed a very difficult and challenging time for our entire country. As someone who has spent 6 months in the Marines and 6 years in the reserves, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge America's brave warriors who have served in the armed forces. Would you please stand, if you're veterans of the armed forces, would you please stand so that we may express our appreciation to you. All right, there's Geronimo in the stands over there. Right. Introspect brings tremendous knowledge towards a more sensible worldview. And music often allows for greater self-introspect. For the past 50 years, one singular and highly dedicated record label has specialized in bringing the country and the world the best in traditional and contemporary Native American music. Tonight, we'd like to extend our congratulations to Canyon Records on their 50th anniversary.
Canyonlands inspired the name of a company that would record and preserve the music of Native Americans for millions to hear and enjoy. The journey of a half-century began by a serendipitous encounter that brought Ed Lee Natey and Ray Boley together in a union of talent and entrepreneurship that would reach far into the future. Ed Lee Natey, the son of a Navajo leader and medicine man, had an abiding love for the traditions and songs of Native people. Ray Boley owned Arizona Recording Productions, one of the first recording studios in the state of Arizona. The historic convergence of these two men occurred in 1951 when Boley was asked to record Natey singing for a Phoenix Little Theater production. Boley was captivated by Natey's voice and felt the singer deserved to be heard by a wider audience. Natey recorded 8 songs, which became Natey, Navajo Singer. This recording gave birth to Canyon Records, a new entity created by Ray and his wife Mary to release and distribute the album. The enthusiastic reception of the recording among Native people stimulated the Boleys' interest in Native American music and their belief it should be more widely available and appreciated. This belief set them on a path that would lead to powwows and reservations across North America in search of singers and musicians. They would record and distribute not only traditional treasures, but contemporary expressions such as country, rock, and gospel performed by Native people. In 1992, Canyon Records was passed to new ownership, who positioned the company for the opportunities and challenges of the new millennium. Keeping the tradition strong, exploring new avenues, nurturing Native talent. This is our mission. We will follow the direction of the people for whom we have been a voice for 50 years. We will be part of whatever expression Native Americans find for their aspirations, dreams, and pride. We will produce the music, whether it is the driving beat of the powwow drum, the haunting voice of the cedar flute, the spiritual intensity of the peyote singer, or the singing lines of a guitar played by an artist whose ancestors roamed this land when Europe was a wilderness. We will be their voice.
One recording artist in particular has greatly contributed to the longevity and success of the Canyon label. To present this year's Lifetime Achievement Award, a highly prestigious award to an individual whose life has been dedicated to a career in music, please welcome Ferlin Clark from the Navajo Arts and Humanities Council and actor Roger Willie.
Good evening, Yate Roger.
Yate Ferlin.
Hey, I heard your mom told you to haul some wood a couple years ago and you disappeared. What happened to you?
Actually, I don't think I really disappeared. You know, I thought my mom says, go to Hollywood.
Old Indian trick. Something the trickster would say, eh?
You know, that's kind of funny because sometimes I feel like a coyote because of a lot of the places that I've been, so I like that.
Well, I guess Roger will be in a lot of different places throughout the U.S. and the world in this upcoming movie called Windtalkers, depicting the courageous Navajo Code Talkers. So glad you could join us here tonight, Roger. We're also glad to be joined by two wonderful people here tonight. Just wanted you to acknowledge them. Tonight we have the father of our recipient and his mother, R. Carlos Nakai Sr. and Ella Nakai from Lukachigay. Please welcome them.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was his parents' own Native American radio program in Flagstaff, Arizona, that created the first musical aspirations as a classical trumpeter in the mind of the young Navajo boy. Serving in the Navy during the Vietnam War and embracing the native flute, he recorded his first album, Changes, in 1982. Over the past 2 decades, he has mellowed his classical training with his flute expertise to form a complex, sophisticated sound that covers the spectrums of musical genres, jazz, things that cover jazz, guitar collaborations, and to the concert hall.
A prolific musician and composer, he has become a world-renowned artist for his solo efforts and renaissance of the Native American flute. His collaborations with musicians of varied cultures is something that he also excels at. As a student, educator, and former performer with all different musicians of the world, his musical career now includes over 60 albums, 2 gold records, numerous nominations for a Grammy, and numerous Native American Music Awards. He remains one of the most prominent figures of Native American music today, blending his extreme reverence for his Native cultural heritage with contemporary creativity. Tonight, among the mountains and stars, we are proud to present NAMA's Lifetime Achievement Award to the world's premier performer of the Native American flute. Please join us in honoring our Carlos Nakai.
Okay, I guess I'm supposed to say something now. Be quick about it. So I had to tear my notes in half. So bear with me while I unfold this thing. Get ready. Because all my friends came up and said, make sure you announce me too, because I helped you a whole lot. So we'll start right here. I really don't know where to start, because I should thank NAMA, because they were the first ones to really get this whole indigenous thing going. And then of course the Grammy people picked it up later, and now it's opened up a new area of exposure for us. When I started, it was because I found that the flute was pretty much ignored by many of the people in the old culture and the new one, because our world had turned upside down in 1750. And with the onslaught of the reservation system, of course, you know, we began to lose a whole lot of things that were usual in the culture. When the powwow movement started, then I think things began to change, and then the American Indian movement came in the 70s. And some of the people who were crucial in that particular organization and getting it going, you know, came about, and they're here this evening too. And when I started in 1971, it was purely to get this thing away from Sotheby's, so it wouldn't be an article that could be auctioned, you know. Here's an article of American Indian culture. It was collected in 1780. All the documentation is here in the back, and we'll start our auction at $25,000, you know. But they don't do that with our tennis shoes and our old Levi's, you know. You go to a rodeo, your hat wears out. You don't ever see those in Sotheby's being auctioned off. Now there are many people playing the flute, and I'm kind of glad for that. And even Native Americans have joined us too, because they want to identify with being in this land just like us, the indigenous people. And we've been here for quite a while. And I think it's time for them to learn how to become human beings too. And then for this particular award, of course, I mulled it over, and I thought about things, and I think the only thing that I can really say is I'm very grateful for all the Navajo people who died in Canyon del Muerto, and those who ran up around Shanto and up into Utah and Colorado to hide with the Utes, because I'm part Ute too. And for those people who made my life possible today, I thank them a whole lot. And for all the younger Navajos here today, we always need to remember that their sacrifices make us possible today. And everything that we are as Dineh, Bila Ashla'i, all of us together, is because of what those people died for a long time ago. Now we carry their hopes and their dreams into the future, and it's up to us to make sure that we are very responsible with how we live in the world. And thank you to my parents, and thanks to everyone here this evening, and to Ellen Bello and the staff, and all the committee of NAMA. Thank you very much.
Oh, you can do better than that. This guy got a Lifetime Achievement Award. Come on. There you go. Come on. Man, this guy done something. Let's show appreciation here. Okay, now I'm going to be the bad guy. I'm going to tell all you people who are getting an award, from here on out, you have to keep your thank yous short. We're trying to fit all this in to a satellite broadcast, as well as radio and TV in different parts of the country. So if you go on and go on, I'm going to come out here, and then they're going to cut your mic off, and they're going to cut your light off. Okay? And then I'm going to be over here doing cartwheels, and the light and all the stuff's going to be over here, and you're going to be standing in the dark still saying thank you. So please, don't let me do that. Okay? Okay, now let's get started here. As we must always consider future generations, NAMA is proud to introduce our next performer. This 8-year-old boy from California has been playing the native flute for 2.5 years while performing throughout the United States. Of Osage, Anglo, and Turkish descent, he assures us of a new generation of promising young talent yet to come. Here to perform, this guy already has a CD out, 8 years old. Here to perform the song Soaring, a piece from his new CD, Images of Winter. Please give a very warm, loud welcome to Efren Ozan.
Presenters Fern Deer Sluter and Tim Sampson.
Lights, please.
I say it first. Yeah. The generation before us left a legacy of preserving great resources and utilizing only what was essential as a way of life.
Those among the resources were our music and oral traditions, which had ensured our preservation as distinct peoples today. The nominations for Best Historical Recordings are
Buffalo Republic by Jack Gladstone.
Jefferson bought what he thought was Napoleon's to sell. This strange transaction leads to the story I tell about the U.S. spreading west to Louisiana.
Cherish the Children by Travis Hardin.
Gathering Native Alaskan music and words and various artists.
Hui Kalunisut Yanga. That means I was born in Karluk, Tsunami, Kodiak Island. I'm going to talk about my ancestors, how they lived, how I was taught by my elders.
Veteran Songs by Lakota Thunder.
Within the Four Directions by Red Miller Cody.
And the best historical recording is
Veteran Songs, Lakota Thunder. Lakota Thunder.
Lakota Thunder could not be here tonight, so I'm going to accept on their behalf. Thank you.
All right. Well, I got some bad news here. Like I said, I'm the bad guy here tonight. But the sound technician played the wrong tape for Mr. Efren here. And so he kind of got confused and he couldn't jam like he wanted to. So let's give him a round of applause anyway, okay? Thank you, Efren. Yeah, did you notice he threw a quick look back to his mom like it's her fault, you know? So anyway, she wanted me to tell you that because he was jamming up here. His foot was going and everything, you know. So anyway, we got some good musicians on hand here. Okay, the powwow is where this Navajo man first learned to sing. It is also where his songs acquired the tradition of honoring others. Nominated for 2 NAMMYs for his recording, Round Dance in Beauty, please welcome Jay Begay and the Great American Indian Dancers performing Young One Dance.
是为是为阿贵是巴九巴个巴那自己阿贵是那做的生活和你给他上和你给他上唯有唯有唯有唯有唯有唯有唯有有有有唯有唯有有有有是为是为阿贵是巴九巴个巴的自己阿贵是I really love you so bedi nigo ho ni he na ko ni he na na da na ho ni he na 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 da na we yo
From the Saginaw Chippewa Nation and Soaring Eagle Casino, Mark Vasquez and Tribal Princess Ricky Durfee and Atzlan Underground.
Words and lyrics are not always necessary in the expressing the harmony, moods, and inspiration of the world around us.
The nominees for Best Instrumental Recording are
In a Distant Place, Nakai, Eden, Klipman, and Nawang.
In the Spirit, Great Mystery. Homeland, Keith Sekola.
Sunset to Sunrise, Desert Horizon. Center of the Universe, Tsane Dose.
And the winner for the Best Instrumental Recording is Homeland, Keith Sekola.
Miigwech to everybody. Thank you very much. Onward with the show.
All right, that's the kind of acceptance speech I like to hear. Hey, thank you. Yeah, he's gonna raise heck with me when I get backstage though. Anyway, mixing Yupik and Inuit soul music with funk, rhythm and blues with jazz. This group creates world music in every sense of the word. Nominated for Best World Music Recording and all the way from Alaska and Greenland. Please welcome Pamaya performing Crane off the album Verses.
Y'all feeling that? You guys feeling it? Right now. This song goes out to all listeners in Alaska and all of you. And John Pigaya, who wrote it. It's called The Crane. Sing Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is that all they get from you? Come on, help them out.
Now, if they don't win for best world recordings, we're getting new judges, right? Come on, man, they was jamming. Okay, how many of you guys didn't bring jackets like I told you to? You gonna catch it tonight, girl? Anyway, the voice from heaven, the voice of Nama, Dale Odehorn, and from the Mashantucket Pequot tribal nation, Eagle Wing and Laughing Woman.
Knowledge is a road, and understanding comes from traveling that road. In time, understanding leads to wisdom, and wisdom leads to peace.
Summoning more serene and tranquil sounds, the nominees for Best New Age Recording are
Ancient Future, R. Carlos Nakai, Quartet.
Crossroads, Robert Tree Corey, Xavier Quejas Zwayotl.
Heart of the Wolf, Karen Therese.
Music from a Painted Cave, Robert Marable.
Stargazing
America's Journey, Joanne Shenandoah.
God, oh, way on, yeah, oh, what a way, way.
And the best New Age recording is
And the winner is, for the best New Age recording, Peacemaker's Journey, Joanne Shenandoah.
Tom Wassinger, James Marienthal, Silver Wave. Thank you for helping me to bring this message of peace. And I'd just like to say tonight, thank you to my creator, to my guardians who helped bring the music, and my family, of course. My husband and I, who are just celebrating 10 years of marriage, so that's exciting. And of course, to all the peacemakers around the world, lots of love.
10 years of marriage and a trophy too. Man, you can't get better than that, huh? Boy, I bet her husband gets a lot of browbeating though, don't he? Right, guys? From Catskills Public Radio in New York, Kay Katarski. And from the Oneida Nation of New York, Brian Patterson.
Throughout the world, there are other indigenous peoples of tribal or native lineage.
Combining our ancient music with various global influences, it's time to present the nominees of the Best World Music Recording.
The nominees are The Sounds of Reality, Casper Lomadawa.
From Arizona, original landlord that we claim. We tell you most natives, them not the same. No Indian come from India, a true native mommy come from Arizona.
Compilation, Urena.
Pharaohs, Gail Ravella.
Rise Again, Truth, Tachia Amet.
Versus Bamyoa.
And the winner is
The Sounds of Reality, Casper Lomadawa.
This one is for my Kwa and all the freedom fighters in the world. Kakwai, Bayantani, Akihat.
All right, I guess we're getting some new judges, huh? What did I just now say? We're getting some new judges. Somebody switched, I got a decaf up there. R. Carlos Nakai sees his role not only to reiterate traditional sounds, but to find new avenues of expression. Will Klipman plays everything from acoustic world chamber jazz to electric trance groove music. Figure that one out. William Eaton is one of the world's greatest designers of unique guitars, and he has performed as a soloist in various orchestras. And Noane Ketchog is an avant-garde musician with the heart of his inspiration being Tibetan spiritual traditions. Southwest Indians and the Himalayan Tibetans once predicted a time when East and West will meet, a time to appreciate, value, and honor our differences. In this way, it was said, we can learn to make prayers together. These prayers may now exist through the recent musical efforts of Nakai, Eaton, Klipman, and Noane Ketchog. Please welcome the Wild Boys performing Dwelling in the Garden.
street today.
KUNM Singing Wire, Daryl Lawrence, and KOB TV's Conroy Chino.
Guazi Hopa. I'm Conroy Chino.
And I'm Daryl Lawrence.
I'm on TV and he's not. Oh man, what a great looking crowd.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. What about this facility? Isn't this beautiful out here? Yeah, let's give it up for Sandia Pueblo.
Kind of reminds me of the amphitheater that we have at home over at the plaza.
That's right. That's right. It is. It does remind me of that too. You know, I heard that there's been an outbreak of new names that have happened here in Sandia Pueblo.
Yeah, new names like Dances with Dabbers.
Also, Stands with Slots.
My favorite is Casino Woman.
How about Cash is Out?
Well, that's my uncle, Bingo Warrior. I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight, for braving the elements. Ford wants to know, where's the heat?
Right. Well, you know us Indians, Conroy, we're not afraid of anything, though. I mean, Indians just aren't afraid, right? We're not. Right. Except
for the BIA.
Well, Conroy, you know, you're a newscaster, right?
That's right.
That's right. So you stay abreast of things like the war in the Middle East and in Afghanistan, right?
Yeah, I learned, you know, all the names of those places over there in Afghanistan. Names like Kandahar and Jalalabad.
Well, we have some tough ones right here in New Mexico, Conroy. That's right, like Tohajali and Iyabito. Yeah.
Yeah, I also learned about the Taliban.
What's that? Yeah, that's right. What, the Taliban, isn't that a new line of minivans or something like that?
Yeah, I heard they're having this huge blowout sale over there. Also learned about Osama bin Laden's brothers and sisters. I heard he has a brother who's pretty mouthy.
Like that guy right there.
He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer, right? His brother's real mouthy, right?
Yeah, his name is Trash bin Laden.
He's also got a sister, too, I heard, right?
Yeah, she's pretty ugly. Oh. Yeah. She needs 2 veils.
I heard her name is Never Been Had Laden.
Anyway. Remember, don't be afraid, okay? And also remember that there are tribal religious leaders out there praying for you, praying for this land, and praying for this country. So, enhance the fullness of life, enhance the music that we have to offer you tonight.
That's right. Well, we can learn from one another's perceptions, and we can learn from each other's songs. Each year, new artists and welcome songs make their way into the National Recording Circuit.
The nominees for Debut Artist or Group of the Year are
Charles Littleleaf for Ancient Reflections.
Delphine Sinigini, Mother's Word.
Lawrence Lappin for Now Our Minds Are One.
Seguimos,
Laura Satterfield, Dirty Velvet Lie.
Thunderhawk Singers, Native Pride.
And the NAMI goes to Delphine Sinagini, Mother's Word.
Yadei Ashachine, which means good evening, my children, in the spirit of the teachings of Changing Woman and the mean women of my clan, the Tuahiadlini. I would like to thank each and every one who has helped me broaden the forum for my message. My message is that we need to save and foster every single indigenous language, culture, and philosophy in the world. And this is very important to me. I'm working on my master's in linguistics at the University of Arizona. And the reason why I chose that was because of what I saw within the last year of being a recording artist. Our children and the younger generation are thirsty to know about how we were. And so me to the world last year. Mr. Keith Sekola, who brought me to a different stage. Mr. R. Carlos Nakai, who told me about 2 suitcases when I was 8 years old. Mr. Edli Nate, if I could have a poster of him, he would be right next to my Albert Einstein, Yo-Yo Ma, and my Ricky Martin posters. So to all those people, to my mom and dad, to my brother and my sister, who I run ragged every single weekend, I love you. And to all the people who invested their songs in me,
Presenters John Densmore and Sandio Casinos, Felix Chavez.
We truly receive all we need when we give all we have.
It's great to be here. Our next category awards the national achievements of Indian country's most prevalent artist.
The nominees for Artist of the Year are Joseph Firecrow, Cheyenne Nation.
Joanne Shenandoah, Peacemaker's Journey.
Keith Sekola, Homeland.
Misha Donovan, Journey Home.
Give courage when I'm weak. Rivers cleanse my soul. Oh, my gun waits for me.
And Robert Mirabal, Music from a Painted Cave.
Pieces on the loose, I can see the village fires glowing in the darkest of full moon. Skinwalker's moon, just let it rise.
Felix, the Artist of the Year is?
Robert Mirabal, Music from a Painted Cave. Robert could not be here this evening, but he has prepared an acceptance speech while on his national tour.
Love and the prayers and the dance. All of you that have voted for us, thank you very much. And from the bottom of my heart, somewhere down the line, we probably will see you. And thank you very much. This is a Rare Tribal Mob.
To accept the award is Robert's mom, Jerry Mirabal.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody that support my son, and I'm honored to receive this award for him. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
All right, way to go, Robert. How many of you guys are code? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I'm cold and I'm working up here. Heck, I know you guys got to be stiff up there. I didn't mean that either. I'm sorry. Hey. Come on now. Come on. I was kidding. Oh, man. Members of the Lower Brule Sioux Tribe of South Dakota. This father and daughter team consists of founding members Paul and Nicole LaRush. They have become one of the top contemporary Native American recording acts with over 200 live performances annually and over 1 million records sold worldwide, performing Buffalo Moon and Ghost Drive. Please welcome Brule! Good job for Brule. What do you think, huh? Way to go. I tell you what, we had some good performances so far, haven't we? You appreciate that? Okay, some of you ladies, I'm going to give you a little break here. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission. I'm going to allow your husbands to go back to your car and get you a jacket, okay? Husbands, get back there and get them jackets. If you didn't bring a jacket, go to the casino and buy one of those nice San Diego casino jackets and wear that, okay? Come on, help support your local casino. I know some of you guys do already. But anyway, we're going to have a 10-minute brief intermission, and we'll be right back. Thanks.
Between earth and sky, you will hear me. Between earth and sky, you'll dance beside me. I am the wind, I am the water,
I am your son,
I am your daughter.
Continue with our award ceremony. We'd like to take this time to express some special appreciations, beginning with Fern Deers Sluter.
Okay, now you can go back out. Good evening. I'm a Kiowa elder, and I wanted to do some of the traditional things that we have done. We were always taught many things. One was, if you ever rise in this world, don't brag about yourself. The warriors will sit around the council fire and sing your praises. Then another thing is, if you see a need, you go and help. Don't wait to be asked. So this brings me to this traditional part. When I first heard about the NAMA, I said it's about time. And we need someone that sees this time, and this lady, Ellen Bello, stepped forward. She's the founder of this, and we wanted to give her honor and a welcome and say thank you. I present Ellen Bello from New York City. May your coming winter, may this keep you warm in your coming winters.
You know, I have always prayed and hoped to the Creator that one day we would have an elder to lead this organization into the future, and we found one. She came to us, and I love her. We all do. She has contributed amazing wisdom, advice, and humor to this organization. So I also thank Fern for this honor so much. I'm honored to have her with us. Stay with her. I also accept this honor on behalf of all the musicians because they are the true inspiration for all that we do. And the NAMA family who work through that inspiration. We are a family, as Fern reminds us, and we work in unity, harmony, and respect. And finally, on behalf of my community in New York City, which was a really devastating event to have to deal with to put this show together, but we stand united, all races, all colors, as one, and could only prove that there'll be harmony in the world. So I accept this on behalf of that as well. And now I'd just like to ask some of the women in NAMA to join me in a few special awards honoring NAMA's past, present, and future.
I can't read it. Good evening, I'm Linda Whitewolf, and I'd like to introduce the other women of NAMA. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening. I'm Melanie Matthews, and I have been a part of the Native American Music Awards and Association as a board member for many years, and I am so proud of Ellen and her work that she's done this evening. So I appreciate everybody coming out because New Mexico is my home, and I welcome everybody who may have come from out of town here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Hall, and I'm a board of directors for NAMA, and I'm also work with News from Indian Country, and I really have enjoyed working with Ellen and everyone else here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sandra Shulman. I work with NAMA out of Nashville, and I also am from New York City, and I lived in Miami for many years, and just so inspired by all this music and Ellen's fabulous vision. So we're happy to be here.
Sega, my name is Tracy Sunday, and I'm glad to be here and be part of this presentation ceremony. Skana.
Hi, I'm Ronette Crafton. We'd like to officially announce the appointment of Elder Fern Deer Sluter as an honorary member of the Native American Music Association Board of Directors. We are honored and grateful for the leadership, assistance, and wisdom you have so graciously extended to the NAMA family. Congratulations, Fern. We'd also like to take this time to also honor the past, present, and future through these three special individuals.
In honoring our past, there would be no Native American Music Awards if it not for one individual and his band. It was almost 10 years ago that I met James Bardeau and Ralph Young, Rich Artichoker, and Rich Edwards of 7th generation from the Rosebud Reservation in South Dakota, named after the Black Elk Prophecy. It was their group that truly served as the heart and inspiration for the Native American Music Awards. Today, James has not only been an integral member of NAMA, but he continues to inspire us all, both as a teacher and as the drummer of Wakion, who were nominated this year for Best Independent Recording. Tonight, we proudly present the NAMA Award of Inspiration to James Bardeau. James.
Wow, this is an honor. It's amazing. About 10 years ago, it was just an idea. A couple of Indian guys walking down New York City Street. We're asking Ellen questions about where do natives go, and can we put a plan together and create this award ceremony and the association. And my hat's off to Ellen and all her hard work as well. So, and thanks for all of you for supporting the Native American Music Association and the awards. Thank you.
And in honoring NAMA's present, I'd like to ask Donald Kelly to come out and join us.
Hi, everybody. I remember back in the year 2000, I received a phone call from an individual and an email saying that he just purchased www.namis.com and he wanted to donate it to me. Well, I don't know where you come from, but where I come from, nothing's for free, all right? A week or two later, he sends me a CD and a letter from this guy saying he rebuilt a new website for us. A prototype is on the CD. Remember, Ellen? First thing, don't download it. It's got to have a virus, whatever you do. Well, after numerous calls from this gentleman, he finally called me back one day and he says, how come you haven't called me back or checked out the website and all this stuff? So I took a look at it. Well, since that day, about a year ago, the NAMI site has received over 130,000 new visitors. There have been 1,300 people who took the time to sign our guest book. This year, we had over 2,000 registered online voters. We successfully streamed over 253,000 music clips in just 5 weeks. 5 weeks, folks. And I want to thank you all who came and visited. I also said, right now, I like to consider this an accomplishment. He might not. We shut his website down 3 times. You guys did that. Too much traffic. Love it. In an 8-year period of business, his company had never been shut down. And you did that. You folks out there who voted online. That's right. Give yourselves a hand. Way to go. His company is responsible for hosting over 2 live radio stations for NAMA. On both stations combined, you can listen to over 6 consecutive days of music without hearing the same song twice. He designed the world's first Native American music listen and vote system, and without his company's help, NAMA could not stand as tall with regard to today's demanding technology. Most of all, he is a true friend of mine today. Without further ado, Mr. Patrick Doyle from Digital Endeavors. Patrick, come on up. Where you at, Patrick? We know you're around. Get up here. Here he comes. Sharp dresser, huh?
Wow.
I just want to say Patrick has a heart of gold and gives endlessly. He's also given to many of the artists who are here tonight and built websites for them. There's no end to his giving.
I better make it quick before Rodney gets me the hook. I'd just like to thank Donald and Ellen. You have no idea what they went through with Ground Zero. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here tonight. They deserve our applause. I'd like to thank my wife, Teresa. I'd like to thank the wonderful team that I have at Digital Endeavors and Native Radio. And most of all, I'd like to thank a man who taught me from a 6-foot by 8-foot cell that we're all related. This is for Leonard Peltier.
And in honoring NAMA's future, we would like to present an award to a very special little person who you saw perform earlier this evening. Several days after the World Trade disaster occurred near our office in New York City, we received a package from California. In it was a note that said, "Sorry about the tragedy. I hope this donation helps." In the package were over 30 CDs from 8-year-old Evren Ozen. Evren's gesture and his gift of music has shed the most beautiful ray of light that we can ever receive. He has given us all tremendous hope for the future. To you, Evren, we present NAMA's Rising Star Award.
Come on, Evren. Come on up here.
What's up?
Thank you.
Thank you. That is NAMA's future.
Thank you.
Once again, tonight's host, Mr. Rodney A. Grant.
All right, how about that, huh? You got to give that guy some steps up here or something. I feel like Elvis, baby. All right, Efren, way to go. Ellen forgot to close with the last sentence here, so but we'll forgive her for that, okay? Are we ready for some more? You know what? Something happened here. Something happened here. Turn on the lights. Let's see what happened. Turn on the house lights. Let's see what happened here. Look around here. Look. Some guy forgot the jackets. They had to run home and get their jackets. I guess they don't take checks in the casino, so you can buy one of those nice jackets up there. But the NAMMYs is www.nammys.com. NAMMYS.com. Visit it. A lot of you guys did already. And then they also have CDs up here, T-shirts. You got sweatshirts up there? Gotta ask. You got jackets up there? Anyway, they got some material up here to buy. Please support NAMMYs by buying the merchandise that we have. Also, you can help us to promote and come back here next year by going inside and buying a jacket from the casino there. Don't forget your members card, you know, that you put in a slot and get points and credits for. They have those in there too. So anyway, I was going to say, half of our people never showed up. You know, if you guys can't see over here, go sit over here. Find an empty chair over here. Same here. You guys can't see over there? Go find an empty chair and sit up here. Look, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right in the front row. You can sit there if you want. There's one right here if you don't mind sitting between a man and his wife. They got kind of mad at each other, so they got a space between them. There's space here, spaces up here. Come on down, join the show. You know, get involved with it. See, this guy's here. He's taking pictures. He's looking at somebody's. Hey, you ain't supposed to show those things. This is a family show. He's looking at her sequin top. Are they showing that yet? Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, man, just because I looked at it, he turned it away. Heck. Okay. Often serving as a form of entertainment, some strive to pursue their greatest challenge through sports competition. Here to announce the recipient of this year's Jim Thorpe Sports Award are actor Wes Studi, former Cincinnati's Bengals lineman and actor in Lakota Jim Warren, and the founder of Native Vision and co-chairman for Concerts for America and former NFL place kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now talk about a title. Mr. Nick Lowry.
Okay, we celebrate the memory of Native America's greatest athlete by recognizing Billy Mills as our Jim Thorpe Sports Award. Yes! Recipients. Playing the great Apache Geronimo in the movie, I reflected on the immense power a positive role model can have to inspire our young people. And today, again, the Apache Reservation Native Vision is honoring the tradition of elders encouraging young people into adulthood. Working with John Hopkins, pro athletes from the NFL and the NBA, as well as from soccer, volleyball, cross country, work with mentor 800 young athletes from 60 tribes from all over the country. It's a responsibility that Billy Mills knows much about.
It is remembered as one of the greatest moments in Olympic history. At the 1964 Games in Tokyo, I love you, man. Japan, a virtually unknown 26-year-old American athlete wearing number 722 rocked past expected medal winners to win the 10,000-meter race, astounding the announcers, even his coach, and Olympic fans around the world. Today, he remains the only American to have ever won an Olympic medal in the 10,000-meter race. Let's watch that victorious moment in 1964 right now.
Tokyo, 1964.
Some of the athletes from various teams have broken ranks to get a closer look. There it goes.
The stretch produced an amazing finish by Billy Mills.
And here we go in the final lap for the gold medal in the 10,000 meter. And up front is Bill Mills. He's pressing Ron Clark, the world champion. Bill Mills of the United States, number 722, is leading Ron Clark. And in third place right now is Mahout Bakamudi of Tunis. A tremendous upset if Bill Mills can hang on. But Gammoudi goes out ahead as Gammoudi right now leading in the 10,000 meter. Ron Clark is third. Rather, Bill Mills is in third. Ron Clark is in second right now. This is the final lap for the 10,000 meter. The unheralded Mahout Gammoudi of Tunis is putting on a tremendous sprint. He's out ahead of Ron Clark. Bill Mills, the United States, is in third place. This will certainly be the fastest 10,000 meter ever run by an American.
Here's Mills, who seems to be boxed in. Suddenly there's an opening, and here he comes.
Here they come down the final lap. Can Ron Clark catch Gammoudi? They're going through the field. He's coming up. He's passing Gammoudi. Look at Mills! Look at Mills! Look at Mills! Coming on! Mills is coming on! That might be Bill Mills! What a tremendous surprise here! Bill Mills of the United States wins the 10,000 meters! Bill Mills of the United States, a tremendous upset, wins the 10,000 meter here. His unheralded winner from Kansas.
Let's go back and look with our other camera to see exactly how he broke through the pack.
Here they come down the final lap. Can Ron Clark catch Gammoudi? They're going through the field. He's coming up. He's passing Gammoudi. Look at Mills! Look at Mills! Look at Mills! Coming on! Mills is coming on! That might be Bill Mills! What a tremendous surprise here! Bill Mills of the United States wins the 10,000 meters!
Billy Mills, the only American ever to win a gold medal in the Olympic 10,000 meter run.
Woo! Yeah. That still gives me chills to watch that. It makes me proud to be here representing the Lakota people and presenting this award to one of our folks, Billy Mills. With each new decade, this gold medalist raised on Pine Ridge Reservation continues to receive numerous awards and honors. I personally witnessed him speak at Arizona State, and he did motivate me in my future, and he has made a lot of difference for our youth.
In 1984, his life was made into a major motion picture called Running Brave. He has also written a book on blending traditional Native American beliefs with modern positive thinking principles.
He is the national spokesman for the nonprofit organization Running Strong for American Indian Youth, a motivational speaker to corporations, and serves as an advocate and role model for Native youth.
Tonight, we proudly honor Mr. Billy Mills as our Jim Thorpe Sports Award recipient. Jim Thorpe being our first great Native American athlete in the modern sports era, it is nice to see that we have other athletes follow up. And through the Native Vision program, I hope to see even more of our young athletes make a big impact like Jim Thorpe and Billy Mills. At this point, I'd like to accepting on his behalf is his brother, a local Albuquerque resident, Mr. Sid Mills.
Thank you very much. Due to previous commitment, Billy was unable to make this special ceremony tonight. He has asked me to convey his very special thanks to everyone for this award. This award is a tribute to one of the world's greatest all-time athletes, Jim Thorpe. So on behalf of Billy and his family, it gives me great pleasure and my honor to accept this award for them. I thank you very, very much.
And let's hear it for Jim Thorpe. Hear it for Jim Thorpe. And let's hope his body is moved back to its homeland.
That's all he gets. Come on, get off their feet. Get up. Applause for him. Come on, stand up. You're not that cold. Stand up. The greatest coachman in this century. Come on, people. Where's our next Jim Thorpe at? Where's our next Bill Mills? That sounded cool though, right? There's Mills, look at Mills, there he goes! These chills, isn't it? Chills running up and down that spine, man. Okay, the next guy's coming up. When they get done, they're gonna be up top there. They're gonna be signing autographs. They want to talk to you. They basically want to sell you CDs, so buy some from them, okay? Help them out. They're the struggling musicians on the road, so they all appreciate your support. This member of the Anishinaabe tribe has earned the respect of fellow musicians such as the Indigo Girls and the Bare Naked Ladies. I'd like to see that, huh? Hey. Last year's NAMA winner for Best Independent Recording and this year's winner for Best Instrumental Recording, his songs communicate ideas of humanistic harmony, featuring special guest and former Doors drummer John Densmore. Please welcome Keith Secola.
Hello everyone. On bass guitar tonight we have Jimmy Vickers from the Wild Band of Indians, and we have Rad Melancholy from her own band, and we have John Densmore from the Doors, and this song is also an audience sing-along, and you'll get it by the time the song is over, so we want everybody to join the voices, and it's for all the people who are traveling. The walls are closing in. I hear the angels crying. The rains come tumbling in. Who's a stranger I don't know? Pounding hard on my chest. So tired I wanna lay down, take a rest. Let this die in pain. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Flying all around, sure I'll cover my face. Sun singing chants, take me to this place. Spirit hold my hand, maintain my faith. In my darkest hour, I become a man. let's funk it up, man. In my hour dying, in my hour dying, in my hour dying, in my hour dying. Thank y'all. Brad Miller, all right. Jimmy Vickers, John Densmore.
Please welcome Native People Magazine's Marianne DiPietro and Daniel Gibson and Indy race driver Corey Witherall.
Adding increased aesthetics to visual imagery, the next category acknowledges musical contributions for Best Short and Long-Form Video.
The nominees are Black Indians, An American Story, music by the Neville Brothers.
Many prominent Americans throughout our past have shared this blended African and Native American ancestry. Crispus Attucks, the first American patriot to fall at the Boston Massacre.
Earth Large, Keith Bear.
In the Mandan language, this means a very bright light waves in the north. In the English translation, this means northern lights. I was given this name by a plant grandpa.
Gathering of Nations 2000, various artists.
We started a journey, we traveled from far.
Lay Your Burden Down, Tiger, Tiger.
All I wanna do is love on you, make you feel good all the time. All I wanna do, girl, is make you happy. So glad that you are mine.
Without Reservation, Exit.
And the winner is
Black Indians, Neville Brothers, and Rich Films.
I'm not one of the brothers Neville. And they're going to have a real tough time getting this away from me, I promise you. My name's Steve Heap. We produced the film Black Indians, An American Story. I just want to thank a couple of people real quick. Mr. Greg Howard, Mr. James Earl Jones, who was such an intricate part of this, Mr. Bob Dylan, Mr. Craig Hayes, Cyril Neville, and the rest of the Neville brothers. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Blackfire and Leon Thompson of the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux community.
All right. Is Nama got any blankets for sale? Hey. Our next award goes to recording that has best captured mainstream audiences. The nominees for Best Pop Recordings are
Homage Acoustic by Clandestine.
Awake, Najuan.
Falling down on sacred ground, over and over time.
More Than Life, Jana.
On and On by Eagle and Hawk.
And Wind Up by Aragon Starr.
May we have the envelope, please?
I don't have it.
Leon, you're gonna have to check my back pocket.
I'm not going there.
You know, you can never trust the drummer. Drum roll. Jana, More Than Life. Woo!
Right on. Janet couldn't be here tonight, so I'll just take it back. And she said best wishes for everybody. Says thank you, and we'll just take it back for her.
All right, Jana. How about that, huh? Hey, how many of you guys saw Jana last year? You remember that? Short-term memory took in, huh? Side effect. Sorry about that. Well, anyway, she was good. She was hot. She was happening. But she couldn't make it this year, so oh well, that's our loss. Anyway, this group has been dedicated to the preservation of sharing the beauty, courage, and survival of the ancestral traditions of the indigenous peoples of the Andes. Their name means remembrance in their native Quichua language of the Incas. I hope I said that right. The imaginative repertoire of these 5 brothers and 2 sisters. The Charles Wamper got lost, so she's going like this. They didn't make that change today. We had that change in there. They didn't make it, so anyway, I had to make it. Incorporates jazz, blues, Latin, and Western classical masterpieces, performing their song, Shungiya. Please welcome Yarina.
Ladies and gentlemen, Well Nation Magazine's Kevin Paneska and News from Indian Countries, Kim Hall.
You don't know us, that's why you're not applauding, right? Like, who are these guys? It says best rap hip-hop recording, so I think we should say something rappy, huh, Kim?
Like what?
Like, what's up, all my natives? Give it up! Put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care.
Kevin, you can't rap.
I can rap.
All you can rap is Christmas presents, boy.
All right, homegirl.
One of the NAMI's more irreverent and contemporary categories, which was just the subject of a story in Vibe magazine, the nominees for Best Rap Hip-Hop Recording are
Spirit Warrior, Shadowwise.
It's time for a wake-up call, so hit the hole and everybody roll like you're at the Mardi Gras. I make the party dull when I'm heating up the mic, keeping up the hype, never had a leaky pipe, cause I got tight tracks, tighter than the tightest, filling your joints up.
Strictly Native, Rolling Fox.
Sub versus Azatlan Underground.
The Red Riders, Volume 2, various artists.
The Relentless Warrior, Chief Rock.
We're looking around nowadays, I see a lot of people living lives, watching every culture try up the color of the sky to make laws on any TV, giving people free. A lot of people put the work under their command to build and destroy land for their needs. But greed's what I see, money-hungry fools for pleasure, what they do to make it rich.
And the winner is
Strictly Native, Rolling Fox. Give it up, everybody! Yeah! Woo!
Thank you very much. I just want to say, what's up to all my natives? Put your hands in the air! First of all, I want to thank my creator, Tequila Nat Yolson. I want to thank my parents, Thomas and Angie G. Brown, my grandma, Paul, my lady, Hillary. I had to say that, I was going to get in trouble. This is for my tribe, St. Carlos Reservation, down there in Chiricahua. To my California tribe, Elam Pomo Reservation, for my dad. I'd like to thank all the reservations for supporting us. My wife, Crystal Brown, my son, Bataka Brown Jr., who was on that track you heard. He's only 5 years old. And my brother, of course, is sticking with me, my parents, and everybody that support us throughout the year. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenters, Harold Owens of Music Cares as Miss Indian Teen World, Danielle DeClay.
Hey, Danielle. Hey. Congratulations on your crown, and doesn't she look wonderful tonight?
Thank you.
Yeah. It's really cool. Gathering together allows us to exchange wisdom, knowledge, and song.
This year's nominees for Duo, our Group of the Year, are
Clandestine, Amaj Acoustic,
Nakai, Eaton, Clipman, Ketchug, In a Distant Place.
Primo and Mike, Evolution.
Tree Cody and Quejas y Chayoto and Crossroads.
Wailela, Unbearable Love.
And a duo or group of the year is...
Let's see here. Duo Group of the Year, Wailela. Come on, ladies.
We had to go shopping. We didn't know it was outdoors, so. Sandy, thank you. Sweetheart.
Yes.
We want to say just a very special thanks to the NAMIs and also to our fans, to our fan base that's out there. We would be nothing without you all. And on this day, I and Priscilla want to, and Laura, the man that I'm going to speak about is our father, who had open heart surgery yesterday. We want to accept this on his behalf and on behalf of the Cherokee Nation.
Yeah.
That's right.
Just want to say, if it weren't for our father, he's a great peaceful warrior. We wouldn't be able to accept the award. He's our mentor, and he keeps us together. And we're so grateful that the Creator has let him stay a little longer, because we have so much more to learn.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. What about that, huh? Hey, how about the Yarina, huh? See, that guy's getting out there jamming, wasn't he? He's dancing in the hallways there. I see you guys all getting up. You know what? Don't be afraid to get up and dance if you want. It's cold out there. Heck, I'd be dancing if I was out there. You know? Hey, I'll help you out. I'll tell you what. The wind's blowing this way, okay? You guys put your hands up. I'll show you some warmth. There you go. Look at it. He's got that hand up there. There you go. Hold on. Catch it. I told you it's going to be cold, girl. I'm cold. This longtime resident of Nashville has accumulated a shelf full of awards. I just moved into a house. I got a bare shelf. If she wants to share some of these awards, I can put them in a good place, you know. She's been named Country Music's Female Vocalist of the Year 3 times by the Academy of Country Music, twice by the Country Music Association, and 3 times at the American Music Awards who also recognized her as favorite female country video artist. It's truly an honor to have her join us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the beautiful Crystal Gayle.
Thank you. It is such an honor for me to be here. It really is. I just feel so honored to have been invited to come and take part of everything, and I'm very proud of my Indian heritage, Cherokee, and every time all our sisters get together, we get a little bit more. We get a little bit more Indian in us, and we're almost full-blooded. So you can ask Loretta. But I'm going to sing a song. This is a song that I haven't ever recorded, but I'm going to. It's a song my sister Peggy Sue wrote, who is with me here tonight, and along with my guitar player Mike, who came along to help us out. It's called Back When Times Were Good. Once this land was paradise. Here lived the red man, strong, bright, and wise. He worshipped the earth from the day of his birth, back when times were good. Air as pure as a new fallen snow, hunting grounds where they overflowed. The rivers ran clean, we could drink from the stream, back when times were good. Take me back when times were good. Then they crossed the great wide and soon multiplied. The land that was ours, now they occupied. They called us brothers, but they pushed us further, back when times were good. Little by little, they did achieve a concrete jungle that's causing us grief. This was foretold many years ago, back when times were good. From the water we drink to the air that we breathe, the food that we eat all causes disease. Hand in hand, we gotta bring this land back when times were good. Now the earth is our mother, can you hear her cry? From the quakes and the floods and the fire in her eyes. She needs some mending, or there'll soon be an ending. Take me back when times were good. Take me back when times were good. Take me back when times were good. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Indian World, K. Aloha Alo, and NAMA's 2000 Best Male Artist, Andrew Vasquez.
Recognizing a single contribution from a full-length recording.
This year's nominees for Song of the Year are
Dreamcatcher by Donna Summer. Hiatus of the Heart by Janice Marie. Junior Fry Bread by Arrogant Star.
There goes Junior Fry Bread. He's been looking everywhere.
Last Night by the River. Last Night by the River by Connie Dover.
Neither wind nor bird, that was my voice you heard.
Me and Bobby McGee, covered by Delane and Fred Whiteface.
Was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee.
And the winner for Song of the Year is
Junior Fry Bread, Arrogant Star.
Hey! Thank y'all so much. I'm Arrogant Star from the Kickapoo tribe of Oklahoma. This is for all you people out there that love to eat fry bread. You know who you are. You know who you are. I'd like to thank Janet Miner from Wacky Productions. She keeps our label going and keeps our band running. Nicholas Peters, who's the voice of Junior Fry Bread. My sister Gay Wapakami. And my parents, who got cold and left. And I would like to say a special message out to all my fans who voted for this. Inni Nakachahe. Thank you very much.
Tonight it's time to welcome this year's male artist.
The nominees are
Edmund Bull, Indian Boy. Golana, Feather on the Wind. Jay Begay, Round Dance and Beauty.
The lions lives tonight. Hush, my darling, the mighty jungle. The lions lives tonight. Go ahead.
R. Carlos Nakai, Ancient Future. Robert Tree Cody for Crossroads.
And this year's Best Male Artist is?
Robert Tree Cody for Crossroads. When I grow up.
I don't know what to say. Holy. Well, first of all, in my language of my fathers, Dakota people, Pidami ayo chayo, chante ahe o washte o maki. Lehena o yayo, chato chanku o washte o takebla o keta hinkteelo. To all my relatives and my friends, this is an honor for me to receive this award. Through the years, I have been entertainment. I have to thank one man, again, who brought me into this world of entertainment. Many of you know who he is. I want to thank my father again. Dad, wherever you are, my father, thank you for being my guide and showing me the red road. This man was Iron Eyes Cody. Ichaol, I want to thank you too. My brother Javier Ichaol, would you please a spot over there for him? He is my brother from Mexico, which we did Crossroads. I want to thank my family, and most of all, I want to thank one person who, we did it again, Mar. My wife, Marlene, of 17 years, and my family are all here, and I want to say thank you very much. To all my relatives of the Pueblo people, Tawaya, Aje, to all my Diné relatives, everybody here, thank you.
All right, Tree. There's a reason why they call him Tree, yeah? Get out of here, Tree. Your 5 minutes are up. How we doing? We okay? Yeah, a bit cold. Some hot coffee up there. They got some hot. His words are a reflection of his own philosophy on life, influenced not only by crucial reggae music, but his traditional Hopi culture. Tonight's winner of Best World Music Recording, here to perform Hopi Land Winter. Please welcome Casper and the 602 Band.
How you feeling? One time. so much for an extravagant come in. No big deal. I'm Casper from the 3rd Mesa. Hopi Land represents. We love everybody in the house, right? Yes, I. Nice to be here at the Nammys one time. Hopi Land style. Are you ready for a Hopi Land winter? 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 Them in the dance of this one Casper. Me come a change it up in Albuquerque, them dance. And me listen up, no matter what, make one once again. You know, Hopi Land, I me say I am your friend. From Coach Movie, me qua love me. So me listen up the lyric, me say rough and ready. And at the Nammys, the dance halfway gone. And this the way me chat and me say gala gala. Are you ready for a Hopi Land winter? 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 602, play the music.
Trust in him, he will never do you wrong. Galong, 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 galong. Trust in him, he will never do you wrong. Galong, 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 galong. He's a Lord, he's Jehovah. I am like he said. He proved his own divinity when him rose up from the dead. He's Messiah, Emmanuel, if that don't pass the test. The book of John said he's the word of God, command the best. He's the author of salvation, he leaves the room to rest. He's the Alpha, Omega, beginning, the end is the first and he's the last. And if you're still confused, there's no room left to waste. He told us he was God, God, God. So I come to rest my case. Galong, 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 galong.
You're here! You're here! Rebel dub, reservation style. Yes, I. This is the 602 band, y'all. Give it up one time. Bring it down. So tell me, all my people, well, are you ready? The thoughts of total chaos, it sounds so scary. These are not opinion, science fiction stories. Only lyric upon me lip, and this is still my theory. sounds much the same, like Hopi prophecy, and how it will affect the people like you and me. And if you not believe, you take a look. You must have a friend with a Bible on the shelf. Go all the way back in Book of Revelations. Every verse that me read, that's my favorite version. Moral of the story, moral of this lesson. I'll never have to worry, never fear. Are you ready for a Hopi land winter? Native people, somebody scream! Are you ready for a Hopi land winter? Swat! Are you ready for a Hopi land winter? Are you ready for a Hopi land winter? Yeah! Every time.
For our final presentation of the evening, here to induct one of the greatest music legends of all time into the NMA Hall of Fame is Charlie Sanders of the National Music Publishers Association.
It is my pleasure and my honor to bring you greetings and love and thanks from the city of New York. And I can tell you what Brian said before about do not be afraid. You can ask Ellen Bello. We are not afraid. From her beginnings in the Appalachian coal mining town of Paintsville, Kentucky, to having 36 hit records to her credit, Crystal Gayle's artistry, beauty, persona, and grace have served as an unprecedented role model and inspiration to all. The youngest of 8 children, Crystal Gayle grew up singing traditional hymns and gospel favorites in church while traveling and singing with her sister Loretta Lynn each summer. Her earliest albums yielded numerous hit singles, including the international country and pop smash, Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue, certainly one of the best pop records ever made. And it earned her a Grammy and established her as the first female country artist to achieve platinum status. Crystal has accumulated a house full of awards, including the most promising female vocalist in 1976 from the Academy of Country Music. She was named Country Music Female Vocalist of the Year 3 times by the Academy of Country Music, twice by the Country Music Association, and 3 times at the American Music Awards. She also continues to be recognized for her charitable efforts. Last year, the Tahlequah, Oklahoma Cherokee Honor Society presented her with the Society's highest honor, the Cherokee Medal of Honor. More recently, she has completed recorded a collection of children's lullabies entitled In My Arms to benefit the wishes of children with life-threatening diseases. Now, a longtime resident of Nashville and mother of 2 children, Crystal Gayle remains one of the most stunning, emphasis on stunning, and diverse individuals in the entertainment industry. Please join us in standing and congratulating Crystal Gayle as NAMA's Hall of Fame inductee.
Thank you. I think I'm speechless. This is such an honor. Just being out here and being part of something I feel so much a part of is so special. My mother would be very, very proud. She was half Cherokee, and she was our healer. And she never let us forget where we came from, and I love that about her. This is just an honor, and I want to thank you for letting me be a part of the wonderful music that has been heard tonight. I mean, it's just incredible, the music. It just goes on. And for you to recognize me as being a part of, small part of that, makes me feel very, very good in my heart. And I want to thank you.
That's all she gets? Come on, stand up, give her an ovation. Let her know you appreciate her. Let's bring her out for an encore.
This mic? Oh, okay. Which one do you want me to use? This one? I would love to sing. That's what I love to do. Mike, you want to help me? This song, and you were talking about it earlier, is a song that opened a lot of doors for me, even though I'd been recording and having songs out on the charts. But this one did the trick. Oh, just give me a key there, Mike, and I'll just do it up. Hey, that sounds good. Don't know where I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone and don't wanna make my brown eyes blue. I'll be fine when you go. I'll just cry all night long. Say it is untrue, and don't wanna make my brown eyes blue. Tell me no secrets, tell me some lies. Give me no reasons, give me alibis. Tell me you love me, and don't let me cry. Say anything, but don't say goodbye. I didn't mean
treat you bad. Didn't know just what I.
How you doing out there this evening? We're just trying to get the guitar going. You know, we've been freezing out there, and we're going to kind of warm it up a little bit. So if you feel like dancing, please do. And I think you might know the words to this song, at least some of the words. So when I ask you to sing along, I'm going to be looking for a little help, a little love from my brothers and sisters out there. We ready, Kelly? All right, I guess we're ready. Cody, where are you? Come out here. me hear you a cappella. 1, 2, ready, sing. Get down. You guys are just too much. Let me hear all the ladies all by themselves. Can I get the sisters all by yourselves? Say what? Okay, fellas, all by yourselves. Say what? All together, say what? We love you. God bless you and God bless America. Keep it going now. Keep it going. Don't let me down. Give it up. Ramona Roach, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon Roach, ladies and gentlemen. And Norman Roach. God bless you. Good evening. Thank you. See you later.
All right, what do you think, huh? Wow, that took some nerve, huh? Way to go. Way to go. Oh, let me tell you, that was so fun. That was so fun. Okay, you can go sit back down now. Come on, clear the way. Get out of the way. You had your chance. You don't want to come down two-step, that's all right. We're going to have the party afterwards. Come on, I'd like to see you all over there. Right? It's in a casino, right? You got your ticket, right? You guys on the list too, right? I know you guys are. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes this evening's program. Oh, hey, I forgot. Man, we forgot roll call. How can we do that? Roll call. How many people are here from Alaska? Make some noise. Okay, how about Arizona? How about Alabama? How about Colorado? How about New Mexico? How about Nevada? How about Oregon? How about Washington? How about Idaho? How about Montana? How about Nebraska? Yay! How about Iowa? Oklahoma? Texas? Louisiana? Oh, okay, they didn't make it. New York! The Bronx, where you at? All right, where else? Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, Cincinnati's a city, I'm sorry. I don't even know my geography. South Dakota, North Dakota. Oh, where else? Minnesota. Where else? Where else? Tell me where else. Hawaii. Oh, somebody from Hawaii better raise heck. Where you at? Hawaii. How about Massachusetts, Indiana, Wisconsin? We have to include those guys too, okay? Now sit down. There you go. Oh, Mongolia. Where else? New York, New Jersey, Florida. Where else? New Hampshire. Yeah, that too. I don't know what he said, but that too. Where else? Where else in Indian country? Where else? I wish I had a map. I could read it to you, but I don't. Okay, who? Florida. I said that already. South Carolina, North Carolina. Come up here and show me. Nashville, Tennessee. How about North Carolina, South Carolina? I said that already. California. How can we forget about those guys? Who else? Where else? Michigan. Somebody from Michigan. Soaring Eagle Casino. Where else? I can't hear you, baby. San Diego Casino. Oh, okay. Hey, we're taking bids on the Eagle out here. You guys want to put in a bid to sell the Eagle? We can sell it tonight. Submit it to Alan Bello. That completes this evening's program. Before we close show, we'd like to take this time to personally thank each and every one of you here tonight. You've been an incredible audience. Give yourself a round of applause, please. A special thanks to our presenting sponsors, the Pueblo of Sandia and Sandia Casino, the Oneida Indian Nation, the Muckleshoot Tribe, the Subway, HBO, Estela Loretto, the Institute of American Indian Arts, Navajo Arts and Humanities Council, the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe, Bessem Gardens, Red Nations Model and Talent Agency, Koenig Broadcasting for their contributions. Congratulations to all our winners. Good night, be well, and we'll see you next year. And my apologies if I forgot your state, okay? I can't hear.
Welcome